Hello, welcome back YouTubers. Today I would like to share with you a purchase that I made on Amazon for my Stratocaster, and I would like to share that with you. Saved up all my beer can money. Just kidding. I saved up all my soda can money and a few other things. I went ahead and decided to purchase it, and my first response was when I got it, came in a box from Fender in Sonata, Mexico, was wow, what a beautiful neck. I mean, they just did a really nice job on this. For the money I paid, I know a lot of people would probably think, well, why did you spend that much money on a neck for a guitar? Well, it has to do with the grip and the feel and the comfort of it. For me, that's important, and also the intonation. There's a lot of different aspects of it, quality of how they're made. This is just really made well. The only thing that I would add to, if anybody was ever to buy it, the only thing I would say is that some of the frets were just a little bit rough. Not bad though. I took a piece of emery cloth, like the what you call it, emery board. This is made for fingernails and stuff, but it's also great for just softening up the frets a little bit. So if you ever buy one of these and it's a little rough, get one of these that's worn already. I think it's like 2,000 grit, maybe 3,000. It's really fine. I mean, so I can sit here and it's not gonna, but just get you some good spot. And on the side here, there's no, it's not abrasive, so you can just go like this, back and forth until it becomes. Well, it's never going to be like silk for after maybe one or two neck dressings. So the frets are very high; they're brand new frets. So, and this has not been shaped yet. So beware that these things will probably be not coming to you. Now this is the I believe this is the tanned pecan, or it's to me it's like a tan blonde neck. It's got like this wonderful perfect smoke that they add to it. They kind of burned it in there. I don't know exactly how they did it, but it's a really, you can tell they put some work into it. You know, something I know I could never do anyway. So but beware, you have to drill holes for your tuners. So, which I understand that perfectly, because if you want to have your own tuners, you're gonna have to do that anyway. And the same with your string tree. Want one or two, or you know, whatever you want to put on there, and then of course this here to whatever height you like. You know, you gotta sand that down. So you have to be aware of that when you buy. Now there's manufacturers on Amazon that already have that done. So if you want vintage, it's going to be drilled for vintage tuners, and it's all going to be except for the tree maybe ready to go for you. But you have to remember that when you buy something like this, that there's prep work that needs to be done to it. But other so here are the two necks side to side. I'm going to replace this rosewood neck with my new neck, and I don't know, to me it seems like the quality on this is actually a Squire neck, is not as good as the quality on the Sonata Fender neck. One thing I notice is that the dot is right in the center, and on this neck it's not, it's down a little bit. It's not exactly in the middle. Again, let me show you on this one. Focused in on there. They're all the way down, and people said they're actually supposed to be like this. Maybe more towards the top, but why would Fender put it right in the middle like that, you know? I always thought that the D and the G string should be like perpendicular above each other and run all the way down the neck. But yeah, I could be wrong. But another problem I find with the cheaper ones are the fret work on here. Sometimes you can find some space underneath the frets, whereas this one, it is just really tight in there. I mean, they just did a really nice job. Laying those are big frets there, and it's a polished lacquered fingerboard, so it doesn't get dirt in there. And I know overall quality to me, it's a lot better from. Now I don't know from Corona. I heard Corona is supposed to be really good too, but you know, I don't have the extra $200. This thing was almost $400 as it is. But here's a nice thing: if you were to put this on a good, just a Strat body, they can take it off and they can look at the number, and you should be able to see it here, and make a determination that this is an authentic Fender Neck. There's a number on there, and they don't lose their value really, so long as they're you know, well taken care of. And the tuners that I have, back this up, on this neck will not fit the holes in here. Now I'll kind of show you what I mean. So these are Fender stock tuners, and if you look over here on the top, you see where it doesn't fit in that hole. The vintage tuners are a little bit smaller. So every guitar that you see out there, whether, I don't know, Mighty Mite or some of the other companies that make necks, have this kind of a slot. It's standard guitar tuners on there. On a guitar like this, I had to go down and buy some vintage tuners, and they're a little bit different. So now I'm going to go ahead and get ready to drill the holes that will hold these tuners in place. And I've got a Sharpie and a 6-inch straight edge that I'm going to locate these holes with. And the best way to do this is to grab the straight edge and push forward, and then take your Sharpie and just dot out where you want the holes to go. And well, there it is. Let's give it a shot and see what it sounds like. So this is basically what I'll be using for the demo. I'm just going to be running the Strat through my Carvin. Well, actually my Strat through my my Tube Monster, my Behringer Tube Monster, into my Carvin, and just a clean channel. And I'm going to use the Tube Monster to kind of push as a second channel. So this is the clean channel I got it on. So I just have the so this is the neck pickup. Bring up the tone a little bit. That's with the overdrive. it's very quiet with these pickups. Back to clean.